new blogger, or maybe you have an existing blog that you've been trying to figure out how to grow. Well, in today's video, I'm going to give you tips on how to grow your blog and build your presence online. Stay tuned. What's up? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the winning team. I'm Nakisha, and around here I give tips and tools to make more money from home. And today I wanted to jump into this conversation of how to grow your blog. Like, how exactly do you build your presence online as a blogger and start to get recognized and respected in this space? Now, you can totally have a blog and make money from that blog without ever going the influencer route. You can use affiliate marketing and ads and all that good stuff to make money on your blog without having to be out front. Now, as an influencer, we all know that is a lot different. They're the people out front on Instagram and here on YouTube, and they have all the subscribers and followers and all that good stuff. I'm not saying you have to have all the subscribers and followers to work with brands and make money. I'm just saying, as an influencer, you gotta be influencing people, and typically you need an audience following you in order to do that. Okay. But maybe you want to have your blog over here making money quietly, but you also want to do the influencer thing. So you want to be out front too and on Instagram and making this good brand money and all that good stuff. Now that's where it gets good, okay? This is where things get interesting and you can begin to build multiple streams of income and really make a good living for yourself. If this is something you're interested in, let's talk about that. One thing about this influencer space is that it can be very recommendation and referral heavy, right? So that means what? You have to know people and people have to know you. So the first thing, you have to network ruthlessly, okay? If you want to make it in this space, it's going to be so important to build your relationships not only with brands, but also other bloggers and your audience. But let's talk about building relationships with other bloggers. That is so extremely important because a lot of times that's how you get work. Your friends refer you. They're like, oh, okay, Nakisha does video. You want someone to talk about that? Okay, Nakisha can do that. I know, okay, you want someone for Instagram? Okay, my girl, she does this. You know, so a lot of this work you never even know about. Like, say you're a small blogger or a small influencer and you're just still applying through networks and everything like that. Some of these opportunities that arise, you never even know about. Why? Because they're simply going to their contacts and they're asking people, hey, do you know somebody that can do this? Do you know somebody that can do that? Or say you've worked with a PR firm before and another PR firm is looking for someone. They'll call one of their friends over at the other PR firms and, hey, do you have someone that we're looking for someone like this? And so it is super important to build your network when you are out here trying to do this influencer thing. One of the best ways to start building an online relationship with other influencers is to identify, say, 3 to 5 influencers that you truly just connect with. Whose content do you like? So who's talking about what you just love to listen to, or maybe something that you want to create, or maybe that person, something about them just resonates with you. Find you 3 to 5 people and genuinely engage with them. Genuinely engage on their content, their videos, their Instagram, their blog, wherever you're following them at. Now, if this is a large influencer that you just love and you want to connect with, first thing, understand that they're a large influencer and they have tons of people following them. And so I don't want you to have any expectations back. Okay? Don't have any expectations when you go to engage with them. You got to do it genuinely because they may not see you, because there are so many people there. A good way to get influencers' attention is to engage with them one-to-one in Instagram stories. I absolutely love Instagram stories. It's a great way to kind of build a connection with somebody. Now, I will say this, don't take it and cross over the creep lines, okay? Because, girl, we deal with a lot out here, okay? There are a lot of people vying for your attention, and sometimes people don't realize it, but they're going into creep territory. So don't do that. Don't be that person. Just be yourself, be genuine, be authentic, and engage with the people you like. Now on YouTube, there's an amazing place down in the comments to engage with your favorite creators. Once you're able to engage with them in their comments, this is an amazing place to get seen by other creators like yourself that may like this person as well, or a new audience. They may see you like, okay, hey, this person, she's there, she's always engaging, and there may be something else. And I have literally built relationships with people in the comments of other people's videos and Instagram captions. I personally think one of the best ways to build your online presence and start to grow your blog, one of the best ways is to start connecting with people who are at the level that you're on. So for instance, if there's someone and maybe they've had their blog for a year and they have 5,000 subscribers on YouTube and they got 2,000 people on Instagram, that could be a great person to connect with. Why? Because you two can grow together. Me and my blogging friends that I have now, that is exactly how we started. We started when we were all kind of in the beginning stages, and we connected at a offline event. We connected and we stayed in contact, and so we've all grown our blogs, and we can talk money and contracts and all this stuff. But it is so powerful to connect with people that are on the level that you're on now, because the chances of you actually building a relationship with them and being able to network with them is much greater than reaching this big influencer that just may not have the time or capacity to do that. And then once both of you start to grow your blogs and your businesses and you become that big influencer, you will have friends who are up there with you that you can kind of bounce ideas off and talk to and all that good stuff. The next thing, join blogger groups online and offline once everything is over with. I have found and made some of my best friends from online groups, from just joining Facebook groups, from going to things here locally. You guys know, like I do conferences. We can't do any now because everything is shut down, but I've met so many amazing people at conferences, because guess what? It's like-minded people in the same space with the same goals, you know what I'm saying? And when it's just like, oh my God, to meet people that do the same thing, it is literally so amazing. So go to Facebook, find you some groups with bloggers or YouTubers, and join those groups and start to talk to people in there and introduce yourself and all that good stuff. I've really been toying with the idea of starting a Facebook group. This is something I've been going back and forth with of wanting to do, because I know a lot of you here want to connect and want to learn how to build online, and so that's something that I've been considering. Let me know if that's something you all would be interested in, and I will go ahead and do that. But I'm telling you, Facebook groups are amazing for building your network. Also, you can engage brands on social media. One of the things that is absolutely just so amazing about social media is that we have brands right there at our fingertips, whereas a few years ago, it wasn't like that, right? I couldn't just go on Instagram and start chatting with a brand, you know what I'm saying? But now we have that. You really can connect with brand managers over there one-to-one and really start a relationship with them. So another way to kind of get yourself known and start to build your blogging brand is to connect with these companies that you want to partner with and you want to do sponsored work with. Start engaging with them. Start posting on how you're actually using their products and services in your everyday life, and tag them and go and engage on their posts. You would be surprised at the companies that actually reach out like, hey, we love what you're doing, you know? So that is another way to start to build your presence online and get the attention of brands. And then one of the biggest and best ways that I have built my network and built my tribe is through paid programs. And I know as a new influencer, as a new blogger, you don't always want to hear that, because we want to do everything for free 99 and everything DIY and cheap. But that is not what gets you to the next level. I'm not saying that you can't build something amazing by yourself and with the limited knowledge that you have. I'm just saying paying into programs or people that have already learned the game and they can excel your knowledge and expedite your process has been the biggest and best thing that has helped me. I am a part of a group. It's a paid program, and where we all literally just network and connect and bounce ideas off of each other. And I have built actual real life in-person friendships with some of the people in that group. You know, when I first decided to like invest my first $500, $600, $700, $800, you know, into programs, you know, yes, I was hesitant. However, what I got from it was just priceless. Honestly, it really was just priceless. Outside of the information you got, the relationships that you build in paid programs are like no other, because those are the people who are ready, who are leveling up, who are making 5 and 6 and 7 figures out here in this game, who are serious about their stuff and serious about building something that can leave a legacy. And those are the people that you want to touch shoulders with. You want to connect with people who are serious out here, who are getting to the money out here. That's who you want to be connected with. And I have not made any connections that were greater than the ones that I have made in paid online programs. The next way to grow your blog and build your presence online is to walk the walk. You gotta show up like who you wanna be. The woman who you see yourself as being in 3 years, show up as her right now. That means to create good content. Create content that you yourself would want to consume. Don't just throw anything out there. Look at your favorite blogger's favorite blogger, okay? Look at the type of photos she's putting up. Are they crisp? Are they clean? I'm not saying you gotta go and buy a $1,000 camera. What I am saying is that you can take your cell phone, get in some good light, and make your pictures the best they can be, right? When you visit your favorite blogger's blog, what does it look like? Is it just thrown together? You know, is it great visuals? Is it clean? Is it operating properly? You have to look at those people that you look up to and see how they're showing up and see how they're creating, and think about where you want to be in 3 to 5 years and show up as her. Create the best content you can create. Create visuals that will knock people's socks off, and just do the best with what you've got. And then consistency over everything. I know you're tired of hearing about it, but it is so true. You should be able to see it now in my YouTube channel. The more consistent you are, the more committed to your brand you are, the more committed to the people that are investing their time by watching you and following you and engaging with you, the more committed to that you are, the more you will grow, the more people will know about you, the more people will share you, and the more you will build your presence, therefore building your blog. Because if you are out here and you are doing what you're supposed to be doing and telling people about your blog and telling them about the amazing content that you created, they're going to go and visit. They're going to go and read your blog post. They're gonna come and watch your YouTube videos, but you gotta show up. You know, out of sight, out of mind, okay? If you're not showing up, people cannot know about you. Trust and believe me when I tell you, this space moves fast, okay? If you don't show up for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, people forgot about you, okay? Period, point blank. People have forgotten about you. So you have to get out here and be consistently producing high quality content. I don't care if you're producing with a phone. Some of you here follow me on Instagram, and if you don't, what are you waiting for? Go and do that. 2 days ago, I made a post about when I first started my blog. I started my blog on a cell phone. I had 200 followers. 200, and I kept at it until this point. Here we are 2.5 years later, and I'm doing it. Okay, I started with a phone, so it really doesn't matter what type of equipment you have. You just got to get here and be consistent with what you have and show up for your people. And then you got to focus on your numbers, because they do. Your audience, brands, they focus on your numbers. Listen, I'm not saying that you can't get out here and you can't make money with a small following. I'm not saying you can't grow. What I am saying is that you need to be doing everything with intention, and you need to be looking at your numbers. You need to be trying to grow your social media channels. You need to be trying to increase those page views. You need to be trying to increase that engagement. You need to know what your numbers are so that you can make them better. It's important. It is. It's important. I know you would like for me to, ooh girl, put some icing on the top of this thing and make it sound a little bit better. But the fact of the matter is, it's important. If you truly want to get out here and you're trying to do brand deals and get paid brand partnership money, your numbers are important. So I don't even want to sugarcoat this for you and tell you that it's not. But here's the silver lining. You can make money without brand partnerships. Y'all know what I always tell you. Make money in those ways first until you build up your subscribers, until you build up your audience and brands see that value in you. And I'm not saying that you're not valuable without those subscribers, because if you know how to articulate your value, you can still run a check, honey, from a brand with 5,000 subscribers, 5,000 followers. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta focus on those numbers and know that they're important and make the effort to make them better. Question of the day: are you a part of an online business group right now? Let me know in the comments below. If you liked this video, like it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.